Peace isn't just the absence of chaos, it's control. Men began finding joy in the simplest things, cooking their own meals, taking long drives, lifting weights until the noise in their heads finally quieted. They built small habits that led to big peace. They stopped searching for someone to make them happy. They became the reason they woke up proud. They realized they didn't need a partner to feel complete. They didn't need romance to feel alive. What they needed was purpose, direction, meaning, a reason to show up for themselves. And when they built those things, love stopped feeling like survival. It became something extra. It's not that men don't want companionship. They do. But they don't want to trade their peace for it. They won't lose themselves trying to make someone else whole. They won't keep proving they're good enough to people who never look in the mirror. So they choose solitude, not as a retreat, but as a foundation, a place to build something real, even if that something is just themselves. And you can see it. The quiet, calm, the slow confidence, the steady gaze of someone who no longer needs validation. Men used to chase excitement. Now they chase peace. And peace, ironically, it makes them more attractive than anything ever did. A man at peace isn't desperate. He doesn't beg. He doesn't argue. He doesn't chase. He simply exists, grounded, whole, untouchable. That energy changes everything. Men who once felt drained now feel alive. Men who once doubted their worth now walk with quiet certainty. Men who once sought approval now protect their boundaries like sacred ground. They've realized the real freedom isn't being single or taken, it's being centered. And when you reach that point, love isn't something you need, it's something you choose. Peace gives men back their power. It gives patience. It gives presence. And it teaches something profound. Solitude isn't the absence of love. It's the space where real love begins. The double standard. The moment men found peace, society called it a problem. Chasing success? You work too much. Chasing love? You're not ambitious enough. Stopping the chase? You're bitter, broken, afraid. No matter what they do, it's wrong. Speak up, toxic, stay silent, emotionally unavailable, lead, controlling, follow, weak. Men who gave everything, effort, loyalty, consistency, are now told it's barely enough. Yet when they withdraw, the world asks, where have all the good men gone? They didn't vanish. They stopped showing up where they weren't wanted. Modern culture treats men with quiet cruelty. We cheer women who set boundaries, but shame men who do the same. It's hypocrisy dressed as empowerment. Most men aren't angry anymore. They've accepted it. They've learned peace doesn't need approval. Mock men online for laughs. Call them lazy or useless. The irony? The more society tries to shame them, the stronger they get. You cannot shame a man who's made peace with solitude. You cannot manipulate someone who no longer seeks validation. You cannot control someone unafraid to walk away. And that's what's happening. Men are walking away, not out of hatred, but out of clarity. They're tired of being told masculinity is a flaw. They're tired of hearing that strength, discipline, and protectiveness are only celebrated when women do them. They retreat, not to escape responsibility, but to reclaim dignity. They build new lives, simpler, quieter, meaningful. They measure worth in peace, not praise. The new reality. At first, no one noticed. The silence was invisible. Men stopped texting, stopped answering late-night calls, stopped bending over backward. It wasn't revenge, it was survival. On the other side, they found clarity, not loneliness. Stripped of obligation, noise, pretending, they finally saw themselves. Peace comes not from being loved, but from liking the person in the mirror. They discovered life can be worth living without waiting for permission. Loyalty, effort, love, they wanted these to mean something. When the world told them it wasn't enough, they stopped asking for approval. They built their own kingdom: discipline, silence, purpose. You'll find them now, in garages, turning wrenches, in gyms, lifting off the weight of the world, in small apartments, reading, writing, thinking, on long drives, lost in music and quiet. They're not bitter, they're rebuilding. Peace doesn't need company, just consistency. Validation fades. Self-respect lasts forever. Freedom isn't escaping people. It's escaping the version of yourself afraid to be alone. The man who walks alone. He walks differently now. He talks less, reacts slower. He forgives quietly, not for others, but for himself. The man who once begged for love now values peace too much to gamble it again. He's not cold, he's careful, not detached. He's deliberate, not broken. He's built different. And yes, there are women who see this, who aren't threatened by peace, but drawn to it. True feminine energy doesn't compete with calmness. It complements it. When that woman meets that man, the world pauses. No games, no ego, no battles, just understanding. Maybe this is what love will look like in the future. Quiet, respectful, restorative, not draining. Until that love shows up, men are fine on their own. They're not angry. They're not hiding. They're done being everything for people who see them as nothing. This is the new reality. Men aren't rejecting women. They're rejecting a system that taught them worth is conditional. They refuse to destroy themselves to be lovable. A man who walks alone isn't lost. He's on a path. And if you ask him if he's lonely, he'll smile and say, "No, I'm at peace." He'll put his phone down, breathe, and keep building a life no one can take from him. Maybe happiness was never in being chosen. Maybe it was in choosing yourself.